Hi, welcome to excuse me, our short form class. So tonight's lessons are roll back, press and push at the beginning, and then step back to ride the tiger. Now, what a name for a posture. I love those names like embrace tiger and return to the mountain, and step back to ride the tiger is an awesome name. It's some of the names are inspiring in Tai Chi, aren't they? They're just awesome. So let's start, and we'll do that first. That beginning to roll back, press and push. And then we'll do the whole form as usual. And then we will do step back to ride the tiger. I just have to say it again. I love the name, step back to ride the tiger. Okay, so let's get started. And we're going to start, I'll start facing this way. And we'll do the first few postures that we've been working on. And then we'll add roll back, press and push. So heels together. And take a moment to bring yourself here. Feel your connection to the ground. Heels of the feet, balls of the feet. So connect into your dantian, the heart center, and the center of the head. Let's feel that central axis running down through the body. And now let's also bring our attention into the palms of the hands to activate the palms of the hands. So it's like we're turning a light on. Our awareness in the heels, the balls of the feet, those three centers along the axis, dantian, heart, center of the head. And now let's also tune into the feeling in the palms of the hands, just waking up all those strong energy. Kind of, you could think of them as nodules, places where energy gathers or activates. So we're going to sink and turn to the right, opening the palms. Step out with the left shoulder width and sink, relax into the left. Turn back on the heel of the right, opening the back, and then pull the shoulders back as the hands softly rest on these cushions of air. Relax the wrists and draw the energy up. Feel like you're coming up through that central axis as well as the whole body, and then we softly float the hands down. Turn to the left and back on the heel of the right, feeling the palms connected, making that fall. Step forward and left into ward off left, connecting the left hand palm to the heart, right palm down here connected to the ground. And then we turn on the ball of the right foot, palms connect again. Bring the right foot in by your ankle and step forward with the right into ward off, right palm connected to the heart, and then the left fingers pointing. So that's as far as we've got. So let's do that 3 times and then we'll add our roll back. So we're in attention. So we sink. Step out, relax down into that left foot. Bring the right foot round as the shoulder blades open. Pull the shoulders back. Allow the arms to softly float up. Softly sink down. We do a little turn left and we pivot on the right heel. Roll into the ball as we make a ball between the hands. Step onto the left foot, heel to the ball as the left hand comes to the heart, the right hand sinks down to the side of the body. Then stay in the left foot as we turn on the ball of the right, making a ball between the hands, and then flex the right foot, heel to the ball as we sink forward. Left fingers pointing in, right palm looking at the heart. And feel now, when we finish any posture, it's great to feel that central axis, that connection down into the ground. Fabulous. So one more. So when we get to there this time, we will work on roll back, press and push. So connect to all those energy points now as we sink and turn. Opening. Step out, ball to the heel as we sink into the left. turning on the heel of the right, opening the shoulder blades, pulling the shoulders back, relaxing. Softly, arms float up, softly down. So you little turn left. We pivot on the right heel as we make that bowl. Bring the left foot in by the ankle and flex the left foot as we step onto the heel. Roll onto the ball as the right palm floats up to the heart and the left palm sinks down. Stay in the left as we turn on the ball of the right, making a ball between the hands. Step onto the heel of the right and roll onto the ball as the right palm comes to the heart and the left finger's pointing. Okay, so now we're here in the right foot. So I'm going to move closer so people who are new can see. So the first thing that we're going to do is turn a little turn to the right. I'm going to show you facing this way actually. So as you're turning to the right hand turns up to look at the ceiling and the left palm looks at your heart. And the right hand, see, it's in line. It's not off here or anywhere else. It just comes in line. So I have a straight line from that elbow to that knee. So we go from here. So I'm just turning. This hip doesn't move. So I'm just turning to the right, keeping the right hip looking straight ahead. Left, and the left fingers are pointing towards the right elbow. Right elbow's in right with the right knee. That's the first thing, right? So let's do that one more time. So you're here. So as you turn a little to the right hand, it just pivots on the elbow up. So it's looking in. So it's just turning. That's all you're doing. Right hand. Now, as the right hand is doing that, the left hand is going from here toward F shape. So we end up here. Okay. So let's do that now facing this way, the way we do it when we're doing our form. So your right hand palm is looking at your heart, your left finger is pointing. So as you're turning to, keep your right hip looking straight ahead. As you're turning to the right hand looks finger straight to the ceiling. Left fingers are pointing into the right elbow. That's the first step. Now the second step is we're going to transfer the weight into the back foot. And as you're doing that, your right hand just carves a line down to the heart as the left hand comes down as far as the hip. I'll do that this way as well so people who haven't done this in class can see. So, number one, left hand points at the right elbow and the right hand looks straight up to the heavens. So now turning the waist, we're sinking into the back foot. And as we're doing it, just do the right hand first. The right hand just pivots again on the elbow until it comes toward F shape. So if you turn back, it'll come up this way. As you turn to the left, and you can feel, you know, from all this great work we've been doing in the mornings of feeling this energy field. As you're turning to the left, feel like you're washing your energy with your right palm until it connects to your heart. So this can be absolutely beautiful. So you're sinking down, feel that right palm, now connected to the heart. So we're really waking up this heart center with all our practice these days. So left hand connected to the heart, right hand to the ceiling. So then as we turn to the left, forget the right hand for now. As we're turning to the left this time, the left palm is just coming to the hip palm up. So as you turn back, it will come to the heart. As you turn to the left, it comes to the hip. So turning right, left palm connected to the heart, right fingers look at the ceiling. Now, as you're turning to the left, by the time the right palm reaches your heart, the left palm reaches the hip. So now we're going to turn on the hip, and you can do a little figure eight from the heel round the ball of the left foot as the left palm comes up and it's going to press against your right wrist. And then we press into the front foot. And when you get into your front foot, let your left hand slide over the top, pulling the hands apart as we sink back and sinking forward. So now this sinking back and forward we do a lot of, but we're starting from here. So we're going to slide the left hand over the right, open the arms as we sink back, press forward into the push. So roll back, press and push. Now I kind of rushed the second half, so let's do that again. So we turn to the right. Left hand palm, fingers connected to the right elbow. Right fingers looking straight up, in line with the right leg. Turning to the left, the right hand sinks down to your heart as the left hand drops to your hip. Now keep the weight in the back foot as you turn back to the center, and the left hand comes round and presses onto the right wrist. And now the moving forward is called the press. The left hand slides over the top and the arms pull apart as we sink into the back. And then we squeeze the elbows in as we push forward. So this is the roll back. Press. And they don't call the yield here. We just call the push. So it's called roll back, press and push. So let's do that facing this way. Such a beautiful posture. And you know, you could do this hundreds of times as we have in our classes and get more out of it each time. So we're going to start from ward off right. Right palms connected to the heart, left fingers pointing. So as we turn to the right, let the right hand line up with the right leg, fingers to the sky, left fingers pointing in to the left elbow. Your left hand's in a ward off shape. So then we slowly sink the right hand to connect to the heart as the left hand drops to the hip. Stay in the back foot, coming from the heel to the toe as the left hand presses against the right wrist. Weight still in the back foot. Now you're going to transfer the weight forward. That's called your press. Left hand slides over the right. We're in the front foot. We open the hands as we sink into the back foot. And then we squeeze forward as we come into the front foot. So let's do 3. From ward off right. Staying in the right foot. Right hand pivots, looking up to the ceiling as the left hand comes into ward off shape. So feel those connections. Check and see. Elbow, knee, fingers looking straight up. Left palm connected to the heart. And fingers, middle finger looking at the right elbow. So you've got a lovely ward off shape here. So then we nice and slowly start transferring the weight into the back foot, sinking the right palm, slowly connecting it to your heart in a ward off shape. Left palm is by the hip, weights in the back foot. Now bring your weight around from the heel to the toe of that back foot as the left hand comes up to press against the right wrist. And then we transfer the weight forward. Left hand slides over the top and feel like magnets pulling apart as we sink into the back foot. And then we squeeze the elbows in as we come into the front foot. Okay, one more. So, weight on the right. So we pivot, bringing the right hand to look at the ceiling as the left hand looks to the heart. Transferring into the back foot as the right palm sinks down, connecting to your heart, left palm to the hip. Heel to the toe of the back foot, and right hand presses, left hand presses in as we sink forward. Arms pull apart as we sink back, and then we sink into the front foot. Okay, so let's do the whole form now, and yeah. We'll start here. Heels together. So nice to know that people are enjoying repeating this. You know, I'm repeating it for 30 years. It just gets better. The more you know it, the more you see and feel and experience this energy. Getting a feeling of being charged by the energy. Just magic. So, feeling this heels of the feet, balls of the feet, palms of the hands, the dantian center, the heart center. Feel those centers lighting up. Center of the head, all the centers, and there's a load more running up that central axis. Feel this energy flush up through it, waking up that whole central axis, waking up down your arms, the palms, down into the feet, up above the top of the head, the whole body awake. And feel the space around us coming to life, waking up, feeling our attention. And we softly sink into the right. Sorry, got carried away. So we sink and turn to the right and step out on the ball of the left. Relax into the left as we bring the right foot round on the heel. Pull the shoulders back, relax into that left foot. Softly. Feeling the air subtle little resistance as the arms float down. Into the left foot, turning left, turning on the heel of the right. Step with the left in toward off left, turn on the ball of the right foot, step forward and right forward off right. And now a roll back. Sinking into the back as the right palm connects to the heart. Round the back foot, still in the back foot, and then we press into the front foot. Yield into the back foot. Back into the front foot push. Little turn right. We bring the right foot round on the heel again. Make a hook with the top hand. Turn the waist. Send out the hook. Step out onto the heel of the left. Look at the left palm. Turn it over as the right foot comes round. Sink into the left and pick up the right. Lifting hands. Turn left. Step back. White crane spreads wings. Turn left and sink. Right palm down the center line. Open up. Fold the left hand over. Brush past the knee. Sink forward left. Turn right. On the heels, play guitar. Open up. Step out with the left. Brush left knee and push. Sink back, turning on the heel of the left. Sink into the left. Step forward to the corner of the right. Sink into the right, bringing the fist to the hip. Turn left. Step forward with the left and sink into the left as the right hand punches. Turn left again. Withdraw into the right foot. Come around the back foot. Sink forward, push. And now we're going to turn on the heel of the left, opening the arms. Sink into the left for crossing hands as you step back with the right. Then we're going to stay in the left foot and step around with the right for embrace tiger, return to the mountain. Roll back. Press, yield, and push to the corner. This is our diagonal single whip. Bringing the right foot on the heel. Turn the waist. Send out the hook. Turn on the ball of the left. Step onto the heel. Look at the left palm and sink into the left as the right foot comes round. Sink back into the right foot. Into the left foot and step forward to the corner with the right. Turn the waist. The two hands sink down. We turn right. Pick up that left foot. Punch under elbow. Turn right and open up. Turn back to the center. Step back on the ball of the left. Bring the right foot round. Sink into your left foot. Turn left. Back to the center. Step back on the ball of the right. Bring the left foot round. Sink into the right foot. Turn right. Back to the center. Step back on the ball of the left. Bring the right foot round. Push into the left foot. And now turn, making the ball. Bring it with you into your right foot. Bringing the left foot on the heel. Sink into the left. Step around with the right into diagonal flying. Sink in the right as we step up with the left. Turn left, bringing the right foot on parallel. Sink into the left. Step in. Sink into the right. Step out. Sink into the left. Step together. Sink into the right. Step out. Now draw the hook up the center line. Send out the hook, turn on the ball of the left, step out onto the heel and turn the palm over as the right foot comes round. And our left palm turns up as the right foot pivots on the heel back out. Pull into the right foot, sink in the right, turn out the left, press down and pick up the right for golden roosters. Step back on the ball of the right, pick up the left, golden roosters. Turn right and step back on the ball of the left. Sink and cross hands, fan out, toe kick with the right. Turn left. Step back on the ball of the right, cross hands, fan out, toe kick with the left. Turn back to the center. Brush past the left knee, sink forward, push. Turning left, we peel up the back foot. Right as you pick up the front foot, and down on the ball of the right for needles at C bottom. Step out with the left for iron fan. Turn on the heel of the left and sink the right fist to the dantian. Turn body and chop. Roll back. And split. Pick up the right foot. Heel to the ball as we sink into it. Step with the left. Punch with the right. Sit back into crossing hands. Fan out. Sweep the right foot round and kick with heel to the corner. Turn back to the centre. Brush past the right knee and push. Sit back and turn on the heel of the right. Brush left knee and punch down. Turn on the heel of the left. And step forward with the right into ward off right, and I'll roll back. Feel those connections. Press, yield, sink forward to push. Single whip. Just want to move up here a little bit for space for fair ladies. Turning on the heel of the left. Roll up and push. Sink into the right, bringing the left foot round on the heel. Sink back into the left, ward off with the right. Step around, roll up and push. Sink in the left. Step forward with the right. Step to the corner with the left, roll up and push. And then bring the left foot round on the heel. Step around with the right, roll up and push. And now turn on the heel of the right foot. Press the left palm down to the dantian, turn on the ball of the left. Step forward and left into ward off left. Turn on the ball of the right. Step forward and right into ward off right. Roll back. Press. Yield. Sink forward, push. A little turn right. Pivot on the heel. Step out with the left. Look at the palm. Turn it over as the right foot comes out. And now extend your left hand forward as the right foot turns out. Pull into the right foot. Turn right as we sink. Turn left as the left foot comes out. Fist at the left. Step forward and cross the fist. And then we turn left. Step back to ride the tiger. Take the left foot out to the side and we're going to spin round. Sink in the left. Sweep lotus with the right and bring the right foot on the heel. Make two fists. Turn left and right. Hammer down into that left palm and split. Turn back to the right and pick up the right foot. Sink into it as the right fist comes to the hip. Turn left. Step with the left and sink forward punch. And then turn left again. Withdraw into the right foot. Turn the hands over and sink forward. And now turn on the heel of the left, opening the body. Sink into the left as the hands cross at the heart. Step out with the right. Turn your right foot out. Sink into the right and bring the heels together. We straighten up. And just take a moment again now to feel the whole body. All the sensations. Take a moment to acknowledge how amazing you are to finish a short form. You know, it takes huge commitment to actually get to the end of a short form. So congratulations. Most of the people have done this, you know, are on repeat. So it's truly amazing. I bow to your commitment, to my commitment, to our commitment. So now we have step back to ride the tiger. What fabulous. So let's go from the squatting single whip into it. So we're here, weights on the left foot. So let's connect, let's feel that heel, the ball of the foot, that connection to the dantian, to the heart, to the center of the head, and feel the left palm looking forward, right hook back. Feel that lovely alignment up through the central axis. So as we turn the left palm up, the right palm turns out. Right foot turns out on the heel, sorry. Pull into the right foot. Turn right as we sink down. Turn left, making the fist with the left hand as the right foot and hand then step forward. And then we turn to the center, crossing the fist. So now, next thing we do is we turn back to the left and the two fists open. Step back on the ball of the right foot. And as you're stepping back, let's just do this slowly. The two hands are going to come down. You're turning to the right, and now your left hand is going to sweep across the body, pick up the left foot and slap with the right. So I'll do this facing this way and we'll break it down because there's a lot in it. So we're on the ball of the right foot. Your fists are crossed. So turn your waist to the left and the two fists open up. I'll do it from behind as well now in a minute so you can copy me. Then you're going to step back on the ball of the right foot. And as you're turning to the right, the two hands are coming down. Your right hand moves a bit further than the left. So get the feeling the left hand's going to move something across and your right hand's going to come to slap. So it's sweep and slap. Now, we'll do it without the feet first and then I'll add what the left foot does. So you're here. Turn your waist. Let's see if it works from behind. We're here. We're in the ball of, we've come up to step forward to 7 stars. So your right foot forward, your weight's in your left, and you're going to turn the waist to the left and open the two fists. Now, as you step back onto the ball of the right foot, let the two hands come down. And as you're going back, let your right hand move a little bit faster than the left. So then you're going to, so let's just go to there a few times. So we've crossed the hands, we turn left and the fists open. Step back with the right and the two hands are sinking down. Let's do that one more time. So turning left and the fists open. Step back with the right. Two hands. Now when we get to here, what's going to happen is as you're turning more to the right, the left foot's going to slide back and the right hand slaps. So the right hand does that. I'll show you facing this way as well. It's tricky because I love doing this in the class because I can actually do it as an application. So we're here in the left foot. So we're turning to the left and the fists open. So as you step back with the right foot, your hands are coming down. Now forget about the left hand for now and just bring the right hand round. And as you go around, get a feeling that the right hand pulls the left foot back. And as the right hand slaps, the left hand comes down on the ball. So forget about your left hand and let's just get the right hand sorted. So we're in on the ball of the right foot. We're going to turn to the left and the two fists open. Step back with the right. The two hands are coming down, but keep the right hand going in a circle as the left foot slides back to slap. So there's a feeling of that. Now, I'll show you this side, what's happening with the left, and then we'll do it from the other side. So we're here. So we're turning to the left. Step back on the right. The two hands sink down. Now, when you get to here, as the right hand's making the circle, as the left foot picks up, the left hand just crosses the body. So you're going across the body. So we're on the ball of the right foot. We've crossed the fist. We turn the waist to the left. Step back on the ball of the right, and the two hands have come down here. Now, as you're going to make a circle with the right hand, let the left foot come back. You pick up the left foot, and as it comes down, let the left hand, let the waist turn, just bring that left hand across your body. So let's do that 3 times. We're turning left, fists are opening. Stepping back with the right, the two hands are coming down. We're turning to the right and back to slap with the right, and the left hand moves across the body. Turn left, step back with the right, sweep and slap. So let's do doing the way we would be facing when we're doing it together here. So we've just stepped up and the fists are crossed, you're looking straight ahead. So we turn the waist to the left and the two fists open. Step back on the ball of your right foot, turn to the right. The left, as the right hand makes a circle, the left hand starts sweeping across, and the left foot, you come down on the ball of the left foot. So we start on the ball of the right foot, and we're going to finish this posture on the ball of the left foot. So we turn left, step back on the ball of the right, sweep, and slap. Again, so turn to the left and the two fists open. So go really slowly this time, so I'll cut out really slowly. Step back on the ball of the right. Now your two hands, you're turning to the, turning to the right. When we get to here, now feel your right hand is going to make a circle round. So as the right hand starts making a circle, you pick up the left foot, and as it comes down, it's the waist turn back that brings that left hand across your body. So as the right hand, as the foot comes down, the right hand slaps. So the weight still stays in the back foot, but there's a little kick. You've got a lot going on in that. So let's do two more. And then we go to the end of the form. So turning left, opening the fists. Step back on the ball of the right, sweep with the left, and slap. So turn left, step back on the ball of the right, sweep across with the left, and slap. So now let's go from squatting single whip to the end of the form. So we're in the left foot, turn the heel of the right, left palm turns up. Pull your weight into your right foot. Turn to the right and sink down on the right. Turn out the left, make a fist as you come into the left foot, drop, stepping forward with the right, crossing. So turn left, step back on the ball of the right, sweep across with the left, and slap. Bring the left foot out to the side. Spin round, sink into the left, sweep, lotus with the right, and bring the right foot on the heel. Make two fists. Stay in the back foot as we strike with the right, into the front foot as we strike with the left. Pick up the back foot, hammer, and split. Pick up the right foot and sink into it, bring the fist to the hip. Step out onto the left and punch, and then turn left. Withdraw into the right foot as we turn right. Turn the hands over and sink forward. And then we're going to turn on the heel of the left, opening the body. Sink into the left as the hands cross at the heart and the right foot steps out. Left hand over the right as we turn the right foot out. Sink into the right. And straighten up, feeling ourselves double weighted at the end. Softening anything that tightened up. Let it relax. Feel into those energy points again. Into the heels, notice how they feel now. The balls of the feet, palms of the hands, the dantian, the heart, center, and the center of the head. Beautiful. So let's just sit for a few minutes. And feel the presence of the whole body. So if you like, just allow your eyes to close. I like to sit on the edge. So let's just feel the presence of the whole body. So eyes hooded or closed, whichever feels more comfortable to you. So again, as we're sitting here, feel that connection to the dantian, the heart center. And in here, in the center of the head, like right in from your ears, feel a point, if you can, there in the center of the head. So just bringing our attention to those points lights them up and draws energy there. They're like magnets that pull the energy towards them. So we activate that center line, that axis of the body. And let's feel our feet on the ground again. Now you can feel the points in the heels, the balls of the feet. And then let's just feel into the ankles. Notice how they feel tonight. Bring your mind down into the lower legs, from the knees down to the ankles. And then feel into the knees on both sides, both knees simultaneously. Feel into your thighs, like you were right in your thighs. From the knees right up to the hips. Feel into the hips, into the hip sockets. And feel your awareness on both hip sockets simultaneously. And feel that connection from the hips down into the thighs and up into the torso. Like there's no separation between your thighs and your torso. They're all connected. So now let's feel around the pelvic area, around the center of the body, torso up into the chest area. Feel that whole torso, from the buttocks to the shoulders. And then feel into both shoulders like you're melting, dissolving into those shoulder joints. Relaxing, softening. And let's feel from the shoulders down along the arms to the elbows, and from the elbows to the wrists, into the palms of the hands, the backs of the hands, all the fingers and the thumbs. So notice what it feels like to feel your arms the whole way from the shoulders to the tips of the fingers and thumbs. And then bring our attention back up into the shoulders, letting them soften. Letting them just let go. Feel into your beautiful neck. And feel into your larynx in the neck, our voice, voice center. So just feel it. Notice what it feels like to feel into the neck. Feel into the face. Relax the jaw, the chin, the lips. Feel into the mouth and notice if there's a taste, if it's moist or dry. Feel right down to the tips of the nose. Let's feel into our ears. Feel into the brain. Imagine your whole brain relaxing. Expanding your sense of understanding in the brain. Feel into the eyes and the eyelids. The eyebrows. Just allow the eyes and the eyelids and the eyebrows to relax. Imagine your forehead relaxing and your scalp just letting go. So then let's feel the whole body from the top of the head to the soles of the feet just relaxed, soft, at ease. There's nothing to do and nowhere to go right now. Just allow the body to relax, the mind to relax. Your awareness filling the whole body and mind. And now let's feel the space around the body, the space in front and behind, up to the ceiling and down to the floor, the space to the walls on the right-hand side and the left-hand side. Feel yourself in this space. And now let's imagine feeling the space to infinity above the body, through the stars, the galaxies, all the way to the ends of infinity and even beyond. Feel the space to infinity in front and behind, above and below, and at the sides of the body. Allow yourself to feel yourself in this vast, vast eternal space with nothing to do right now. Just relax. Just let go. Imagine what this space would taste like, smell like. Imagine hearing the silence in this vast, vast eternal space. And now let's imagine that our mind is filled with the space, permeated by the space. And that all our thoughts, all our sensations, emotions arise in this vast, vast eternal space. They all dissolve back into it. So now let's feel ourselves filled with space, the whole body filled with space, surrounded by space, permeated by space. And just relax into this feeling of space, silence. And just take a moment just to notice what's arising in this vast, spacious silence. Let's just be that space that allows all, welcomes all, relaxes into all and everything that appears in this silence. So now when you're ready, just allow the eyes to open if they're closed, or look up if they're looking down. Allow yourself to see the space all around, to feel the space all around. So let's keep that sense of spaciousness and silence, that feeling of peace. Let's keep that with us for the evening and forever if possible. So lovely to have your company. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. Your precious time, our most precious quantity in this lifetime is our time. I think our time to explore and discover really what and who we are. So I appreciate you giving me your time. So have a fabulous evening and I shall see you soon. All my love. Bye for now.